From the family home to the front line, Chips began life as a beloved pet of the Wren family in Pleasantville, New York. His owners first laid eyes on Chips when a family's pet living nearby had a litter of puppies. John Wren was a young boy at the time.
The runt of the litter was this German Shepherd Husky mix thing, and they said to my mother, "Would you like him?" And she said, "I'd love to have him." So she took him and she named him Chips. And he responded well, and he was smart and obeyed well. And then the war effort came on, and they asked for canines, or asked for dogs to go into the canine corps, and they thought he was a perfect fit for it. And although they were sorry to have to do it, they knew it was the right thing to do, and they did it.
In January 1943, Chips served as sentry at the Casablanca Conference, where then US President Franklin D. Roosevelt and British Prime Minister Winston Churchill met to plan the war. In July the same year, Chips joined Operation Husky, the Allied invasion force landing on the Italian island of Sicily. Lieutenant Colonel Alan Troop takes over the story.
After his team and handler came under direct fire, Chips broke away from them and essentially forced the surrender of a enemy machine gun team.
Chips' handler described at the time how the dog emerged from the machine gun hut with his jaws clamped around a German soldier's neck and had to be cooled off before the man was killed. The dog suffered burns and injuries but survived, having saved many lives. Chips was awarded the Silver Star and nominated for the Distinguished Service Cross, but these were later rescinded over complaints that the medals were not intended for animals. 7 decades later, Chips has been posthumously awarded the Dickin Medal, an award for military service bestowed by British charity, the People's Dispensary for Sick Animals. Aaron, a US military working dog based in Britain, accepted the award on Chips' behalf, alongside Lieutenant Colonel Troop in a ceremony Monday in London. Chips survived the war and returned home. John Wren is pictured here as a 4-year-old boy welcoming his pet dog off the ship. He's touched by the Dickin Medal award.
It's just a nice way of honoring a war hero.
Heroics now officially recognised, 75 years on. Henry Richwell for VOA News, London.